We're doing things. Guys, we're doing things.
Hi. It's us.
Biscuits and Buns is back in business.
And buns.
I'm biscuits. And we got part two of our Moon Summit mysteries. So we're supposed to go back to the wilds of Alaska to figure out what happened to Toby, the super duper sweet special boy.
Yes.
He's a very, very special boy, very, very sweet boy.
Yep.
And today, we're gonna find a trail. I looked a little bit, and that means map!
Map. Yay, map.
Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll have a look-see at all of this. We got a new, some new desktop stuff probably, but mostly stuff!
Things. Stuff and things.
Hey, Burst?
There's the stuff. And here's the things.
Is that everything? Just be a cat and stick my entire face in. It's like, yeah, that's everything. Okay. They're giving it to us in these little evidence bags. This is supposed to be... What is this? A hiking medallion? The fuck? It looks like something that you screw onto a stick. It's rounded. It says Moon Summit National Park, established 1917. 1917 is going to be important.
Here's a compass.
Oh, yee, compass. Is there anything special about it, or is it just a fucking compass? Might just be a fucking compass.
Yeah.
It does, in fact, work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know which way is north in my own damn house.
I
I do!
know. Because you know which way is south, because that's the evil side.
And also I know which way is west, because that's how Colorado works.
It's true. At least this half. The other half is backwards.
Yeah, but we all don't care about the other half. That's the problem.
Oof.
It is a well-known state problem that we don't care about the other half. Okay. So first things first. The letter from our boss. Yes. So, I think it's safe to say that we officially have ourselves a case. It's certainly not cut and dry, but identifying the murder weapon was an excellent first step. I commend you for your attention to detail, especially concerning the autopsy. There were critical elements that had been overlooked in the initial investigation. Whoever killed Toby worked hard to cover them up. Ami was right to suspect something was wrong, and I'm glad you caught it. I asked Ami to address you directly from now on in case I'm too busy to send a letter in the future. She's the one who's gathering all these materials after all, so she'll be able to give you more insight about them. I'm essentially a shipping service for you, but I'll try to keep on top of all the important facts of the incident so that we're on the same page. Now that we know the nature of this investigation, I need to make sure our shared desktop has extra protection. I'll be changing the password every so often to maintain security. The new password is PFIN, which you can use to see the updates I've made Ami see the updates I've made. Ami sent me several SD cards she found from the expedition. Save us all some time, I only uploaded the photos taken around the time of Toby's death. There's one thing I'm curious about. If we're to treat the remaining 5 expedition team members as murder suspects, how did the killer commit the murder and make it back before anyone noticed? Toby died sometime between 9 p.m. and 11 p.m. Looking at the trails on the topographical map Ami sent along, the killer must have taken a very specific escape route along one of the trails back to camp. When you figure out this route, send me a message through the contact shortcut. Title the message, identify the trail. Identifying the trail might help our timeline, and also confirm that the killer was someone on the expedition team, not a random passerby. Although I doubt there are many of those in the isolated Alaskan wilderness. If you're having trouble, title your message Nothing Found, and I'll try to find some time to help out. I'm eager to learn what you're able to uncover! Michelle Gray, private investigator, investigation television.
Get all that?
So, swap over. Letter from Ami, Whitlock University, Department of Natural Sciences. Investigator. That's biscuit and buns, thank you. Michelle let me know that you'll be handling Toby's case now, and that you found proof his death wasn't quite the accident we were led to believe. It was such a relief to read that. I knew something was wrong, but I felt like I was crazy. I'll keep searching here at Whitlock and send you everything I think is relevant. You should still have access to my university portal, so you'll see I uploaded another digitized document for you. It's named Letter to Team. From what I can gather, Whitlock is keeping all these materials and data to themselves until the expedition can pick back up. The only problem is that I don't think they'll ever be able to regain support after what happened with the last team. I've been looking into the backgrounds of the team members, and I found an article about Emma Clarkson, the field researcher. I knew she used to work at Whitlock, but I somehow hadn't heard anything about her previous position in the department ended. I also got my hands on some faculty reviews of Nigel Ricci and Conrad Wildingham. Don't ask how. I've taken a few classes taught by them before, but I never had any real issues. Oh, and I hope you don't mind, but I included a scan of a loose page from Toby's notebook that I found. I want to hold on to the original page for now, since it's the first thing in his handwriting I've seen in these archives. I was surprised it was in a stack of unrelated papers. I mean, it just seems like notes about photography, but I still don't know where the rest of his notebook is. Everything from the expedition looks like it was shuffled around in transit or something. I don't know what sort of investigative work you're doing right now, but could it be helpful to think about the relationships between the expedition members? Right now, I just can't understand how things could have gone so wrong in such a short time. Or maybe there was always something wrong from the start. Anyway, I should let you focus on whatever you need to do, but before that, I wanted to thank you for taking this on. We've never met, and likely never will, but you're still helping me with one of the darkest things I've ever had to face. It means more than I can say. Ami Takahashi. Yes, we are two! The two become one, the biscuits and the buns!
Ooh, dramatic.
So.
Folder.
I like how they're giving us folders like this. This is nice. It makes me feel like I'm a real investigator. But.
Oh, but.
Map!
Map!
Oh. It's got moose. No
Moose
feeding
rules.
of wildlife. No motorized vehicles of any kind. No alcohol. No smoking. No littering. No ground storage of food. No unattended fighters. Fighters. Yeah, don't bring your monks and leave them around.
Oh, monks are fine. It's just the fighters.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I always think I've been playing monk in
Me,
14,
me.
and it's a different bag of beans.
Me.
But yeah, no, the monks are okay actually. The fighters, those
Yes.
fucking basic ass bitches.
Yep.
Can't bring them and just leave them around. So suggested gear and attire. This is by no means an exhaustive list, but Moon Summit recommends you bring the following. Layers of clothing. First aid kits. More than one. Survival tools. Traction cleats. Appropriately rated sleeping gear and snowshoes, seasonally speaking at least. Yes. Moon Summit. Yum.
Don't do that.
Oh! Look at that!
Trails. Trail names.
So we've got Winding Ridge Trail. Oh, that's a twofer. Echo Cavern. He was found outside of Echo Cavern, where the bears be. Still Water Lake, the largest pool of water in Region 3A. Tall Pines Trail, 1 star. Green Bark Trail, 1 star. Wind Dancer Trail, 2 star. Snowshoe Trail, 1 star.
Those are diamonds.
I know! Frostbank Trail, 3 stars. That means it's difficult. It says that means it's difficult.
It's difficult.
Difficult.
It's difficult.
It runs along the Knotwood River. Mount Seba, the 5th highest peak in Moon Summit. You just fucking climb up it. The Catacombs, a series of interconnected caves. Not creepy at all.
No.
Despite the name. Ignore the name. They're just the friendly caves. They're not the catacombs filled with the skulls of dead monks. And whatnot.
Monks. What do you got against monks tonight?
Look. No, that's where monks get buried, is in catacombs. Especially in France.
Oh, fair.
Just pile the bones. The holy bones.
Holy bones.
Holy bones.
Holy bones.
Holy bones.
Okay, we're done.
Prismatic Sky Trail. Wow, that sounds so fancy.
It does.
And High Ground Falls, tallest waterfall in the region. Yeah.
Be impressive if they took that trail.
Just jumped off a waterfall?
Yeah.
Just
We'll get you there faster.
That's true. They'll get you from point A to point B. Now, what those points are and whether you will be alive when you reach point B is questionable. Oh, fucking a tea break. Oh. Okay. Tea is the key to survival. Okay. So, Straits of hills and caves are a thing. Echo Cavern and the Catacombs is a series of interconnected caves. Interconnected! So now... Oh my god, look at the scribbles. There's scribbles everywhere. So many scribbles. Holy shit.
Holy scribbles.
Holy scribbles, Batman.
Camera straps, labs, and tents.
Okay.
And who's in tents?
Sorry. The joke came into my brain. I wonder if anybody was having sex around the hub. Cause that would be fucking intense.
I'm giving her a hug for that one.
It's a hug of pity.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell. I'm not sorry. Yeah. Okay, I can carry on now. Yeah. Look. I've been dating Dawn for long enough. It's infectious.
She is definitely contagious.
Yes, she is infectious, in fact. Care should be taken when around the dawn.
Yes.
And then that face happens.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, 100%. She is so innocent. Look at that.
Absolutely.
Yes, 100%.
Yes.
It's not like she takes joy in infecting others.
Yeah.
Okay. So, this is how we're gonna figure out where the fuck everybody was. And we're gonna do a real good job of it. Yep. Okie dokie. So let's have a little look. We'll just kind of arrange this. This fits like much better than the last map.
That's good.
But it's also not tear proof, so we gotta be careful.
Okay. It's just paper.
It's just paper.
Get your folder out.
Okay. Let's hold the folder.
Hold the folder.
I went one place and ended up another. This is fine. We're fine. Everything is fine. Okie dokie. So, we've got a little hand-drawn scribble here about noting where cameras and traps were placed. Labs and tents were
In the hub.
in the hub. And presumably, this CNN, R&T, and E&L is who was sharing which. They were sharing tents together.
Yeah, I would assume so.
I'm pretty sure that was mentioned in the first one somewhere, talking about who they were sharing with. So, we've got camera. But then as far as traps, trap.
Looks
Trap
like
traps?
it looks like Russell, our local expert, was sharing a tent with Toby.
Oh.
Then you got, let's see, E&L would be the ladies. That's not surprising.
Yeah.
And then the other CNN is the two.
The
The
bossiest,
two
the
nerds in
bossiest
charge,
men.
yes.
The two bossiest men.
Mm-hmm. I think we knew they were sharing a tent because they were.
Yes, they were
in their
complaining about their
statement.
stretching routines and their nighttime routine. Their routines. They threw off each other's routines.
Threw up my groove.
Yeah. And if I can recall correctly, Russell was off checking a trap. The documentarian was off on a ridge. We'll figure it out, but I feel the urge to eventually track them.
Yep.
Also, I'm wondering... Okay, I gotta get into the university portal again. Oh, good, they're not gonna make us do a password again. Oh, thank goodness. Because... there was a new thing, a letter to the team. Okay. So I wanted to start with that. Okie dokie. So, here's what we got. So, members of the Whitlock Alaskan Ghost Links expedition. Following the tragic loss of life at Moon Summit National Park, Whitlock University has decided to indefinitely postpone the remainder of the expedition. The university is grateful for all your hard work and extends its condolences to you in this difficult time. As per the contract you signed upon joining the project, any data you collected on the expedition is to be handed over to the Department of Natural Sciences. This includes, but is not limited to, photographs, videos, documents, samples, and notes regarding any aspect of the Whitlock Alaskan Ghost Link Expedition. Ghost Links Expedition. Ghost Kitty Expedition, if you will. These will all be returned to you if and when Whitlock University is able to secure the support necessary to continue the project. Publishing findings of any kind without the express written consent of Whitlock University is a violation of your non-disclosure agreement and will result in the university taking legal action. These restrictions also extend to any interviews or comments provided to the press. Thank you for your understanding and cooperation. Any questions may be referred to the office of the university. President Amanda Young. In other words, Wildingham, shut the fuck up. I do believe that is what this document could be described as saying.
Mhm.
So I think that's the only new thing was that
Yeah.
letter to team.
Yep.
Here
There you go.
we go. So yeah, I think that was all that there was as far as documents and files. Okie dokie. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, that should be it for this, I think.
Yeah.
Hockey dokie. So that means it's time to read through whatever is in our file. How convenient.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the notebook page. Okie dokie. I somehow I'm expecting there to be something going on here. Okay, I will take this and let's have a look see at this because I'm expecting a cipher.
Oh, okay.
Hockey dokie. So notes. Fucking scribbler. So 5:20. The views just get bigger and more beautiful out here. Glad I packed the extra SD cards, but I wish I packed more socks. I did stop by the visitor center when we first got here and bought everyone a hiking medallion. I thought it would be a fun team souvenir. Only Rusty brought a hiking stick, but maybe we can all carve our own one night. Could be fun. Sweet boy!
Yeah.
Found signs of a ground squirrel burrow between Cam Q32 and Knotwood. Should be easy to come back and get better shots when I know to tread lighter. Okay, I know what I want in my life right now.
What's that?
I want little stickies. I need a pen. Something to write with.
Okay.
Yeesh. Okay. So, I'm just gonna make notes of everything, because why not?
Cool.
So, he found signs of a ground squirrel burrow between Cam Q32. So, hang on. I'm going to write
Squirrel.
squirrel! So that was, let's see, Q32, Q, so between this camera and Knotwood. Isn't this the Knotwood River? Yeah, that's where it is.
Yeah.
So right in here is the ground squirrel. Squirrel!
There you go, Dawn. There's your moose and squirrel.
Okay. So then, aperture.
Science?
This is various lenses. So, best for big scenes with a shallow depth of focus, temperamental autofocus, use only with decent lighting. Keeps everyone in focus in large groups, clear silhouettes with undefined features, large landscapes with lots of detail up front. I wonder if that's going to be relevant.
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. So that was T4 has temperamental autofocus. But T4 has made some shoots difficult. This really isn't the footage I want to be taking. Hope it's not like this the whole time. That was a week later. Then, no sign of the ghostlings, he says on 6-1. No sign of the ghostlings yet, but I've still filled almost a third of my digital storage. I should take it easier and limit my exploring. T8 will be glad to see me less. Keeps everyone in focus in large groups. And then 6-3. If Alaskan sunrises weren't so gorgeous, I would sleep in a lot later just to miss F1.45 pre-coffee bickering with everyone. I wonder if he's assigned codes, lens codes, to people.
To people. There are 5 of them. And there were 5 other people.
Interesting. Okay, that's gonna be relevant as fuck, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Pre-coffee bickering with everyone. And then 6-6. Finally got a good series on the Hare family by Snowshoe Trail. Sending to international terrain as soon as T22 clears out of the lab. Not trying to get stuck listening to another monologue on T115 hubristic follies as a leader. Still, if it ends up using any of my work in their international terrain, ends up using any of my work in their magazine, this trip may end up being worth the drama after all. Drama!
Yeah, those are definitely people.
Oh yeah, definitely people.
Now I want to look at the pictures.
I bet T8 is rusty. Keeps everyone in focus in large groups. That's the guide. Large landscapes with lots of detail.
See, that one just makes me think of huge tracts of land.
Huge tracts of land. Guess what I'm grabbing? My huge tracts of land.
Indeed.
T11's hubristic follies.
I don't know.
I feel like those two are the opposites. T11 and T1.4. That's going to be the two big guys, I think. T1.4 fights with everybody before he gets coffee. And the other end complains about the other's hubristic follies as a leader. It's definitely the two of them.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they're going to be drama girls. They are so going to be the drama girls. I wonder if large landscapes with lots of detail up front, if that might not be the documentarian. Which would potentially put... Oh, maybe it's the other way around. Temperamental autofocus used only with decent lighting that makes everything difficult. I wonder if that's the documentarian.
Right.
Which means that the field researcher may very well be...
22.
Yeah, large landscapes with lots of detail up front. Field researcher. Yeah. We'll see. I'm sure there will be details elsewhere, but we should probably keep that at hand.
Yeah.
It's because we still haven't learned everybody. So we're keeping them because we still haven't learned quite who everybody is.
Yep.
Just that this is our special boy and we love him so much, and that these two are drama queens. Oh my god, they're drama. Drama, 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 drama. Okay.
Also, what's with the ID and password written in the margins over here?
Yeah, I bet that's another one. I have to type it in, don't I? I wonder if I can. University portal.
Log out.
Log out, and let's log back in. Okay.
Is that a 1?
I think so. 14536. Alaska 06.
Maybe it's an I, not a 1 on the first. Huh.
Damn. Maybe it was terminated because the student is no longer.
Let me see.
Oh God, dear! Oh my God! I was getting worried.
Huh. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know why that would be there if it wasn't going to be a thing. It's very rude.
You don't like it when they put things there that aren't things yet, do you?
No, I don't.
Okay.
It's frustrating.
Oh dear, that. Okay, we've got a map.
Map.
And there's a squirrel over here.
Yes.
It's very important to note that there's a squirrel.
Squirrel.
Squirrel! Okay, what else did I have? I grabbed this. Okay, the weekly report. To Douglas Plinkley.
What a name.
Oh my God. Okay, so definitely gonna need to keep track of some people here. Let me pull this a little closer. I thought that you was asleep. I was worried. Hope everything is okay. Okay, to Douglas Plinkley. Going into the final stretch of this grand adventure, team morale is at an all-time low. And this is from report by Dr. Nigel Ricci, one of the drama girls. At the outset, we thought ourselves to be following in the footsteps of Vasco da Gama, fate-bound towards new discovery, only to realize we are more closely following the trail of Fawcett, stumbling blind through the jungle until perishing from exhaustion or worse. At the beginning, I had a nagging notion that this might be nothing more than a wild goose chase. But Conrad's fierce determination and zeal won me over. I am ashamed, if sadly not surprised, to admit it seems he's made me play the fool once again. Of course, not all of our troubles fall on our leader's shoulders. We've been working on a shoestring budget from the start. The trail cameras we procured are hardly up to the task. Half of them no longer work. And those that do no longer respond to movement. Emma, our field researcher, came up with a clever workaround that has them take pictures at set intervals. But due to data storage restrictions, the intervals are only once every 15 minutes. The likelihood of finding anything of note with such a crude sampling tool makes going through the captured images an exercise in futility. Luckily, we have a grad student for such an endeavor. Speaking of Toby, our precious boy. He seems to be the only one of us still in good spirits. I admire the naive optimism of youth, even if it is a bit tiresome after nearly 4 months. He is still positive we're going to find this damned feline, and that he'll be the one to snap the legendary photo. Meanwhile, Conrad's mood grows fouler by the day. Emma is furiously drafting and redrafting the endangered species permit, and Lillian alternates between bouts of exuberance and despair over how her film is coming together. Rusty seems to be completely unaffected, but I doubt even a grizzly breaking down his front door would be enough to get the man to express any kind of emotion. Sadly, this expedition is turning out to be little more than a waste of time and money. While this failure rests in part upon all of the team members, the ultimate responsibility must lie with leadership. I hope the university recognizes the folly of handing full control of such a significant endeavor over to someone like Conrad Wildingham. Wildingham. He was a fool the first time he published this nonsense with no evidence, and at this rate he's on course to do it again. In the meantime, this mistake will have its price. I just hope that those who had no say in the matter won't be left to foot the bill. Fucking ominous drama queen. Okay, let's see.
News article, and then we've got the two summaries of the professors, the internal reviews.
Oh.
Yes, and there's that too.
Benny's Bargain Brews! Come and grab a cup of mud, dirt cheap, free Wi-Fi! Is this Tony Pizza's pizza shop?
Yup.
Benny's Bargain Brews! Let's go! Look at that. Look at the glory! Look at the glory! This is the absolute pinnacle of a college student made this to appeal to college students.
Yep.
And they probably got paid in a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Or 7 at 4 a.m. Look at this. This is glory. Look at that face. Like, I like coffee. I don't like coffee. Send help. I need a wellness check. I like coffee. It's dirt cheap, and they don't actually sell coffee. They sell mud.
Yes.
Apparently, it's very important. Anyway, controversial environmental researcher makes waves at Whitlock U. Did you see this? Did you see this, babe? Look at this. Bargain Brews. Come grab a cup of mud. Free Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Absolutely no questionable airdrops will happen at this locale, that's for damn sure. Absolutely none. But seriously, that is the face of panic. Panic! Okay. Controversial environmental researcher makes waves at Whitlock U protest. It's Emma. Oh, it's all about Emma. There she is, Emma. Oh, Emma. Several dozen students and faculty members braved the cold Tuesday morning to march onto a planned construction site at Whitlock University, effectively halting the work that would be the first step to building a new Office of Administration. At the head of the protest, environmental research associate and lecturer Emma Clarkson kept the crowd motivated with fiery speeches about the impact of this new building on the nearby southern bog lemming population that was recently labeled a special concern species by the Department of Natural Sciences. Let the lemmings live. In a video circulated online by Whitlock students, Clarkson stands with fellow protesters, many of whom are holding signs with slogans like "Let Lemmings Live" and "Here to Cause an Anthropocene." Oh, that's clever. Clarkson is in the foreground holding an effigy of the Whitlock University Dean, Oliver Reynolds. She's heard shouting, "It's time that Whitlock put its money where its mouth is," before shoving handfuls of dollar bills into the effigy's mouth. Poignant. Probably made a point. The footage of the protest, which has since been taken down by the university, of course, brought media attention of the conservation issue. However, many outlets found that they could not reach Clarkson at her office the following day, as she was let go from her position in Whitlock University's Department of Environmental Science. Ruh-roh. Whitlock Weekly was able to reach Clarkson at her home and spoke with her about her views on the university's responsibility to help protect local species. "Look at the data. We are on track to lose 2/3 of the Earth's wildlife population by 2020, Clarkson said. Only 15% of our land is protected. The southern bog lemming is at risk of going extinct before there are Environmental Species Act protections for it." The ESA needs to do more than protect land. That just isn't working. Clarkson went on to explain how she hoped her actions would impact not only local at-risk species, but those that have yet to be discovered. "Imagine how vulnerable new discoveries are. Most are endangered before we even know about them." Oh, so that's what she was doing on that trip. Yes. So ready to conserve. Whitlock University has not responded to requests for comment, but a source within the dean's office attested to the fact that this was not the only incident on Clarkson's record that contributed to the decision to part ways with her. The planned construction of the new Office of Administration will continue next week. Oh. The conservationist. All right, let's read about the divas, shall we? Okay. Conrad Wildingham, position tenured professor. He was observed. Dr. Wildingham continues to be one of our best reviewed lecturers. It's always refreshing to see tenured professors who care about the students and not just their research. It seems most of the negative reviews are from students who are not pursuing degrees in natural sciences. While Dr. Wildingham could be more accommodating to general education students, his enthusiasm for the subject material is to be commended. Positive student reviews. Dr. Wildingham has a real passion for the material that is infectious. I wish I could take all of my classes with him. His office hours are amazing. He's willing to sit and talk with students for as long as they want to make sure they understand the material. Easily the best professor I've had. Lectures are fascinating, and Dr. Wildingham obviously loves what he does. Negative student reviews. Good God, does he need to take it down a few levels? Not everyone taking intro biology is going to be a scientist. I just need my gen ed credit. And he reminds me of my grandpa, constantly telling stories about things you're pretty sure never happened, all while you're waiting for him to awkwardly try to hug you. I guess the university finds senility charming. And what is with all the animal skeletons in his classroom? It's creepy as hell. 1 or 2, fine. 35? He has to be on a list somewhere. Yeah. Oh, yes. All right. So that is Conrad. So now, Dr. Dr. Nigel Ricci, PhD. All right, our biologist over here. The other diva. So, he was observed. Dr. Ricci is admired and disliked by his students in almost equal measure. His lectures do tend to run long and don't always stay on topic, but he offers more official office hours than any other tenured professor in the department. He makes a conscious effort to make himself available to his students that every other professor at the university should try to emulate. The high dropout and failure rate for his courses continue to be an ongoing point of frustration for students. But department heads appreciate Dr. Ricci's efforts to weed out students who are unlikely to be successful pursuing a science major. In the long run, it is far more beneficial for both the student and the faculty for them to learn this as early in their academic career as possible. Okay, well, positive student reviews. I take every class I can with Dr. Ricci. I don't always understand the topic, but I love to hear him talk. Go to office hours. He's happy to work with any students who are willing to put in the work, and a little flattery will get you into his good graces quick. So many of my friends said to avoid Dr. Ricci because his classes are too hard. I didn't find that the case at all. We're all here to take an active role in our education. I really appreciate that Dr. Ricci didn't try to hold our hands. He let us discover things on our own, which I found invaluable. Negative student reviews. I want to punch Dr. Ricci in his smug face. I don't think he could be more condescending to his students if he tried. Oh, okay. Fair. The only people who get a decent grade are the ones who suck up to him. Sorry, I'm here for an education, not to stroke this clown's ego. Pause done by me. You're welcome. Bragging about how many students fail your class is such a weird flex. It's literally his job to teach us, and he's proud of how bad he is at it. That is how I feel about teachers that do that. So many people fail my class flex. Like, dude, you're just bragging about how bad of a teacher you are. What the fuck?
Yep.
Okay, so that's all we got?
That's all we got.
Okie dokie. So that means that it's time to pull out the previous things, because we need to do the part where we look at everybody's reports and figure out where they were. And Ara will put sticky notes on the map. Ow! Sorry, that was not on my behalf. That was on the mic's behalf. Sorry, everybody. I just punched you. Because we gotta... His stuff was found absolutely all over the place. I'm feeling the urge to maybe mark that down. Do you think I should?
Yeah, it could be.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Because basically, we have this little map here, and we can definitely map out a lot of this stuff. Okie dokie. So, let's look at the compass. Was found right there. So, compass was found right there. We know where the camp is. So the hiking medallion, let's do that. We haven't gotten all of these items, but I'm going to make notes of this because now we have a map.
Yes.
And maps tend to be my best friends. I love maps. So hiking medallion. So that was right there. I'm not going to cover up the number because we might need that. And then the last thing...
That's by the catacombs.
And then the last thing was a survival mirror, which we haven't gotten yet. Or signal mirror. That's what that says.
Yee.
Okay. Signal mirror. This is a lot of ground that has been covered with his stuff. So let's see, where's that? Signal mirrors right about there. Then body. Which was found right outside Echo Cave. Echo Cave.
Number 2.
Yeah. To straighten these out so we can fold this up.
Yeah, good call.
Make sure nothing is crossing. Okay. Okay. So those are potentially notable features.
Yep.
Other than that, let's get on to where people say they were. Okay. So this is Rusty. Where was Rusty? Da, 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 da. He decided to check out a trap east of camp. So perhaps this trap? This is the only trap that's east of camp. So, because Rusty said he had gotten a ping off of one of the traps to the east of camp. So after dinner, I decided to head out there to check what we got and reset it. So Rusty checked this trap.
Mm-hmm.
So let's put a note there. Rusty. Trap. Yeah. So that's where Rusty says that he was. Rusty said that he was there, so presumably going back and forth across, and then he went from there back to the hub. So he would have been crossing whatever the fuck this trail is. That motherfucking squiggler.
11, maybe?
Potentially?
Prismatic Sky Trail.
Well, that was Rusty. Then Lillian, she wanted golden hour footage. So, she hiked over to one of the more scenic spots with her camera. What would be one of the more scenic spots, do we think? For golden hour? Maybe Prismatic Sky Trail?
Maybe the lake?
There's a couple. Rusty didn't say that he saw her, did he? I could have sworn someone mentioned something about Rusty and Liliana going off in the same direction.
Oh.
Okay, well, we don't know where Liliana is specifically.
Lillian.
Lillian, sorry. I keep wanting to say Liliana. Lillian! Okay, then Emma Clarkson. Rusty wanted to check on a trap. I wanted to go with him. Yeah, you didn't say if you went with him or not. So, let's see. I wanted to go with him. It was around 11 that we were all back together except Toby. Rusty didn't want to split up the group again, so we went looking for him together. Apparently, there was an eagle nest Toby wanted to photograph in the southeast, so we searched that way. Okay. Still doesn't say where she was. It says that she wanted to go with Rusty, but not whether or not she did.
Yeah.
I remember that bothering me.
Yeah.
Hard to tell, hard to tell. Nobody else is going to mention it. So, Conrad Willingham. So, he retired to his shared tent for a bit of journaling and his stretches, per his nightly routine. So, and then he didn't leave. He just, yeah, he just stayed and stretched. So Conrad remained at camp. So, that much we know is Conrad. He was journaling and stretching. He was at the hub. At camp. So we know that much. And then I'm pretty sure Ricci was there as well. Taking advantage of the fact that he could get in the lab.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I need... after the group meal, I adjourned to the technology tent for the evening. I needed to compile another report for the university. I would have rather done so from the comfort of my own cot, but I had no interest in being distracted by Conrad's blasted nightly exercise routine. And he's able to get an hour or so of work done before I heard rustling sounds coming from another tent. I expect it was Conrad making a desperate effort to prevent his body from becoming as feeble as his scientific integrity. I put on a set of headphones to drown out the noise and resumed my work. Yeah, he's a problem.
Oh, I'm just thinking about the rustling sounds coming from another tent.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There are several that we are unaccounted for. As to what exactly they were doing. Like, Lillian hiked off to do something scenic.
Yep.
But Nigel was in one of the tech tents. Only we knew what exactly Lillian wanted to take footage of, then we could know what direction she was in at least. But sadly, we do not. Wonder if we're missing something.
I feel like we are. Because otherwise it's just like looking at the map and going, well, these are the trails that lead from, where everybody was over, east of the murder scene and, to the murder scene. I feel like there's something that we haven't found or noticed. I'm still going back to that friggin' ID and password. Where does it go? Why doesn't it work?
Well, we do know that the Prismatic Sky Trail is an easy one. Because up here is the Frostbank Trail. That is a very difficult one. But the Prismatic Sky Trail is down here. Presumably it's this wibble. So I'm guessing that this up around here, that is the tricky one.
Frostbank Trail. Yeah.
That doesn't seem like a casual after dinner.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, everybody thought that Toby would have gone to the southeast, down here.
Yeah.
But his body was found all the way over here. And the funny thing is, how the fuck what's the path? Just assume that he wanted to go this way. So he goes from here over here. Because again, Prismatic Sky Trail, easy walk, basically. But then why is his compass up here and his hiking medallion is down here? Or a hiking medallion, I suppose.
Yeah.
We don't have any guarantee that was his.
True.
Because if we assume that this wasn't necessarily his, but this was his compass,
yeah,
then that would put Tall Pines Trail as the most likely trail.
Fair.
Should I just give that a shot?
Sure.
Just see what happens. Oh my god! Was I was fucking right! Yeah.
There's definitely something we didn't see. If
Trail cam photos.
where were they?
It would have been his password. How did that not work, though? Okay, hang on. I got it right. We're not reading this right now.
Yeah.
We're gonna figure this out somehow. What are we missing?
Oh, it's in Deviant Tracker.
Really?
You never opened it. Gallery.
Oh
Just
my
right
fucking
there.
god. We didn't even think to look in there. Okay, guys, we found more information. I just looked at my map and I put sticky notes on it and figured it out.
Yep.
But apparently, there are actual clues.
You're just that good.
It's the sticky notes tell a story, okay?
Yes.
This is that crazy person with the string, the red string on their cork board.
Yes.
I am that crazy person.
Yes, you are.
Okay, lucky. This is what we were missing, is we did not look in our Deviant Tracker. That's the problem. So we have these trail cams,
Ooh.
which is kind of shitty, but okay. That's great. Can I zoom out, please? Like, for fuck's sake. Yeah.
Well, these were just set to take pictures every 15 minutes, right?
Yes.
So you can just hit the arrow on the right. Oh, does it just cycle through the different filters? Night vision mode and infrared mode. I see. Oh no, it is actually. Oh, okay.
There's...
Yeah.
That's at 10:15.
Between 10:15 and 10:45.
10:30.
Yeah. And 10:45.
Are you seeing anything?
Not on that one. That's why I probably go to the next picture.
So M12.
This one.
Oh, but wait. Hang the fucking phone. That was P12. That was P21.
First one was P21, which is nope. This one.
Okay. So I know you can't, and people can't see that, but it's right in the middle. Okay.
Yes.
So then we have M12, which was... This one is closer to Echo Cave, where he was found.
Yes.
So let's just see if we can see anything. I don't think so.
No.
Okay. Then R06. R6 or 6. That is
Right there, under your finger.
okay.
See.
South.
Circles.
I know. South of where his body was found. Just creepy fucking forest. Absolutely nothing going on.
Yep. Next one, though.
F15. So this is gonna be the one.
Mm-hmm.
And this is gonna be what I should have seen. What we should have seen that would have told us the things.
That you figured out anyways.
Yes.
Right there.
Ooh, there is a person. Da, 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 da. There was a person. Da, da, da,
So
da, da, da.
What time is that?
10:15. So,
Yeet.
where did I put it? There's where I put it. I'm gonna make a sticky note. Doo-da, doo-da. This is gonna catch that bitch. Oh, doo-da day.
I love how every time you write a sticky note and then put your sticky notes away, they end up somewhere different.
But I put...
Last time they were over here.
Oh.
Before that, they were on top of this thing. They're migrating.
Leave me alone. The Alaskan wild sticky note pack.
Yes.
The migration habits of it are fascinating. Okay. So 10:15 p.m. Just a person.
Yeah. There's no details. Because whoever set up this camera was kind of dumb. They pointed it directly at foliage. It's not actually looking at a trail.
Person.
Like there was a trail somewhere in this general direction.
Okay, so that was
These don't.
these one. Okay, these camera here at 10:15 person. That much we know. Okay?
Okay.
Back to gallery.
Do we want to look at the rest of them?
Fucking sure.
What about? Well, let's look at F26 because that's along the same trail. It's just further east to the right.
F26. Okay.
Baha!
Ha-ha!
Go
Person!
back to the night vision one real quick. Huh. Okay. 10:30.
10:30. Okay.
So they were on their way back at that point.
So 10:30 p.m. Person. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna be weird. Here we go. Person!
And now we should check I-30.
Okay. I-30 is there. Stop it.
Blammo.
That looks like it's got boobs, Ozzy.
Could be.
I said them to stop and pose. Okay. So that's 10:45. Person!
Yup. So, following that timeline, it looks like he was killed right, or at least left at the scene right around 10 o'clock. Maybe just a little before.
Person. And that was...
That one.
Okay. Okay, let's see. there anything else we want to check? Maybe we should. I kind of want to check some other things.
Okay.
For example, I want to check Q32. Is that an option? Oh, did I already look at that?
Nope. That was the next one after the first one we got a person on.
I just want to see if there's a squirrel.
Squirrel.
Oh wait, this looks very familiar.
No. I mean, it's a forest. It all looks like trees.
Oh, no squirrel.
No squirrel.
I want to see squirrel because that's my note says that there's a squiggle really near there. A squiggle.
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 Bagel. Duco squiggle.
Oh, hi, Jojo. Okay, what did we miss? We should check. Want to be thorough. U18?
Yes.
Where is? Tituba. Okay, U18. Just looking for squiggles. Herbs, perhaps. There's a remarkable lack of any sort of wildlife in this forest whatsoever.
It's true.
This is annoying. Okay, and then
We did F26. We did not do R27.
R27. R27. Okay, that's actually like really close to camp.
Yeah, it's just south of the camp.
Oh, that's like straight
Oh,
up
look.
pointed at as a path.
Somebody with a brain set up that camera.
Do-do-do-do.
No.
Still absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Not even a mole.
And then the last one. H20.
H20.
H-man.
Okay, there's got to be squirrels. There's got to be boids.
Think so.
You'd think something. It's a forest. You're looking at a bunch of trees. There should be little speckles of all sorts of animals all over the place. Come the fuck on.
Nope.
Oh my god.
No wonder they didn't find anything.
Yikes.
No wonder he was so excited about finding a ground squirrel.
Or the possibility of a fucking golden eagle. It's like, wow, there's absolutely nothing in this fucking forest.
Wow.
I have been sampled by Zuko and he concludes that I am real.
Oh, good.
Okay. Well, look, basically, here's where his body was found. And there is a trail that goes up and over, and around, and stuff like that. Okay, basically. Now that trail, number 4, is Tall Pines Trail.
Mm-hmm.
So, at 10:15, there is the person. At 10:30, there is the person. At 10:45, there is the person.
Yeah.
All along this trail, coming back from presumably dumping his body at Echo Cave.
Yep.
This is the escape trail! Now we know. Also doing our best to map where people were.
Or
You
at least
know,
where they said
Where
they
they
were.
said they were. Rusty was checking this trap. Nigel was in the tech tent. Conrad was journaling and stretching.
Journaling.
I feel like Conrad might very well have been snooping through people's stuff.
Could be.
He seems like the type.
Yep.
Emma wanted to go with Rusty, but didn't say what the run that she fucking did.
Yeah.
And Lillian was
Somewhere taking picture or something.
somewhere.
Yeah.
So, I have some theories. Obviously, Lillian is a distinct possibility.
Mm.
Professional jealousy could have gotten in the way. She's a documentarian, he's a photographer.
Feels a bit limp, but I understand.
Now, something Rusty. Because I don't know why. That's the thing. I don't know why.
Uh-huh.
But if Rusty says that he was over here, then obviously a way for him to potentially get to this trail would be to do this sort of up and over. Now, this is the super duper difficult Frostbank Trail.
He's the one most likely to be able to do that.
Exactly. 110%. Rusty could do that. But the other thing worth noting is that the hiking medallion was found over here. And though Toby bought hiking medallions for everyone, the only person who had a hiking stick was Rusty.
Yep.
So, yeah. Now, I'm kind of looking at this as also like, okay, so who maybe doesn't want this Ghost Lynx to be found? Who would want this to stop? And again, Rusty. Because if the Ghost Lynx is found, people are going to come traipsing all through his damn park. He definitely seems like the kind of person to be like, I don't want people in my park, go away.
I suppose.
I feel the vibe.
Yeah.
Emma wants it to be found so that she can protect it.
Right.
Conrad wants it to be found because his ego, hubris.
Yep.
Nigel probably wouldn't want it found because he wants to smack Conrad whenever possible.
Right.
I feel like Lillian would want it found because she's making a documentary on this. Like, this is a documentary about the finding of the Ghost Lynx. It only works if you find the Ghost Lynx.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, it's kind of all we have to go on for motive, too, is
the Lynx.
The Lynx.
I think right now it could go just about any damn way.
Yeah.
Well.
We still got 4 more parts to this, so.
We do. Okay, so. I typed in, based purely on my own sticky notes before we figured out where the pictures were. We're smart. That it was the Tall Pines Trail. So that's what I typed in. And the response that we got from our boss, that's definitely it. The killer took Tall Pines Trail back to camp from Echo Cavern where Toby's body was found. I'm glad you had time to go through all those trail cam photos since they turned out to be a huge clue. Like, ha! Yes!
We totally did that.
We definitely did that. Yes. Using infrared sensors, the cams along Tall Pines Trail captured a figure moving west to east. Tall Pines Trail leads west to an intersection of several other trails. Oh, west. Right near Echo Cavern. Just right here is what they're talking about, this intersection. The figure in the photos was moving away from Echo Cavern right around the approximate time of Toby's death. It's certainly no coincidence. The figure in these photos is the killer. In the field interviews, none of the expedition members mentioned they would be doing work in the western part of the region, right? Those who discussed leaving camp weren't specific about their whereabouts. Like, honestly, the most specific who left camp was Rusty. And also, like, there is, like, he said he went to the east of camp. Well, like, this is east, but this is southeast.
Yeah.
It's still east.
It is.
I'm just assuming it's this one.
Right.
Honestly, I don't know. But, yeah, he was the most specific about his whereabouts. Suspicious, perhaps. In any case, the times on the photos will help tighten up our timeline of the night. The autopsy had confirmed Toby's death to be between 9 and 11 p.m., but the killer retreated the area. retreated from the area, if you don't mind, by 10:15 p.m. because that's when their photo was captured by the first trail cam on Tall Pines Trail. With this in mind, as you pointed out, Toby's death can be placed between 9 and 10:15.
Realistically, between 9 and 10, because it's probably going to take you at least 15 minutes to get from here all the way up to this.
Yeah, considering that it was 15 minutes from here to here and then 15 minutes from here to here, it's at least 15 minutes from here to here.
Exactly.
So we can probably say it's more realistically between 9 and 10.
Yep.
But another clue from the topographical map, Tall Pines Trail briefly runs beside Knotwood River. Yeah, because I need to move this just a little bit. Oh, I'll put it
Put it like, yeah, there you go.
right there. There. But yeah, Tall Pines briefly runs beside the Knotwood River, going down here, because yes, that is...
It's right about where the compass was found.
Yeah, right where the compass was found, but it shoo-ba-da-ba and shoo-ba-da-ba. Just goes right through there. But it briefly runs beside Knotwood River before curving back toward camp. If the killer purposefully chose this route, that detour might have some meaning. The murder weapon was never found. So could they have tossed it into the river before returning to camp? I have a job coming up, so I might be too busy to send you another letter. I'll ask Ami to give you the new desktop password when she sends more materials. You'll have a new assignment on the way, too. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Biscuits and Buns!
We did it!
Yes! Biscuits and Buns! We're doing it. We're doing it!
Yay.
We're good. We're good. I love this map. This is going to be my favorite thing in the whole wide world.
Great.
This is my thing. Hell yeah.
We have to keep in mind to get you some red string before the next Monday.
Give me some red string and a cork board. Just very carefully fold it back up, preserving all my sticky notes. Yes! Map! Absolutely go rabid for maps. I'm very curious about the whole, if Moon Summit's establishment date of 1917, if that's going to be relevant. I'm very curious. And just a random fucking compass. Nothing engraved on the back or anything. It is just a compass. Little to no interest. Well, we're gonna put our stuff away, but that is in fact the conclusion of this month. Ooh, put the papers in first.
Map. Or do you want to put that somewhere else?
I want to keep the map out. And keep it with the notebook over there.
That's fair.
Because the map is very important. It's going to be my best friend going forward. I'm going to bring that out every time I get ready for a new box. So my map! Alright. Well, that is it for Biscuits and Buns. Biscuits and Buns, the best murder finders ever. We are the best. We are the best. We are the best. Biscuits and Buns to the theme of Batman. Only it's not Batman, it's Spider-Man.
There you go.
There we go. I found my way in the end. Biscuits and Buns to the theme of Spider-Man. Let's go. Biscuits and Buns. Biscuits and Buns. Can they find those biscuits and buns? Can they swing from a web? Yes, they can, because they're biscuits and buns. Look out. Woo! Biscuits and Buns. Friendly neighborhood biscuits and buns. Gotcha. That's what we're here for.
Yes.
Fantastic. Wonderful time. Great. Lovely. This was so fun. All right. So, part 2 in the bag.
We did it.
Come back next Monday for part 3. We're finding things out. There is drama. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. I hope you're having fun with this because this is becoming our thing and we're having a ton of fun.
Yes.
So we will see you next time for part 3, and I will see you tomorrow, probably, unless I completely forget to sleep.
That does happen.
Yep. Anyway, thanks so much for hanging out. We love all your faces, and we'll see you next time
Yes.
on Biscuits and Buns.
Yeah.
Ba-da-boom! Biscuits and Buns.
I like how the theme song changes every single time.
Okay, bye!
Bye.